Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today we're at the Muscle Car and Corvette National, the greatest muscle car show on the planet. And today we've got a great car. By the way, you can see the description of how to get to the Muscle Car Show in the video. It's in Rosemont, Illinois, the week before Thanksgiving. And I met Ted. Ted, your last name?
Nagel.
And Ted's got a unique car. You'll see what I mean. Ted, what year, make, and model is this one?
It's a 1965 Buick Wildcat Deluxe.
Deluxe. And so it's convertible. And what's inside?
Well, it's a 401, which they call it a Wildcat 445, and a 4-speed transmission.
4-speed transmission in this big beast. Take a look at our featured attraction. Ted, come right alongside me and we'll feature your car. Well, first of all, you're in the big body Buick Invitational here. And 65 was the last year for a 4-speed, correct?
That's correct.
That's amazing that they put a 4-speed in a car this size. Now, so how long have you had it?
I bought it in 2000. It was in pieces.
2,000 in pieces. Well, it certainly looks like it came together pretty well. So how long did it take before it came together?
Like on my 40th birthday, I was looking at cars and I said to myself, well, I got the perfect car in the garage. I need to get it restored. So I found a person, Dave Lewis, in Springfield, and he took it all apart and put it back together again.
Very good. Speaking of that, I want to show what it looks like with the top up. I wanted to show you what this car looks like with the top up. Like so. And we'll show you with the top coming down. Go ahead, Ted, you can bring that top down. And we're back. So let's take a look at some of the features as we get closer. Number one, you've got this kind of faux venting, or is it real venting? No, it's faux venting.
They call those pitchforks.
Pitchforks. Is there a special name for these wheels?
They're the Formula 5 road wheels.
I want to just feature that. The Formula 5. I'm seeing like a drum back there. Is that accurate?
Yeah, they are aluminum drums.
Aluminum drums. So they probably cool a lot faster. Is there anything when you were restoring this car that was difficult?
Getting the interior pieces.
The interior pieces.
It took a lot of time.
Now in 65, was there a GS version as well or no?
No, only year for the GS was 66.
Got it. So 66 with the GS. That looks great. Now, do you drive it?
Yes.
And what's the reaction when you drive it? What do people say?
Oh, just thumbs up and a lot of smiles.
I just saw somebody walk by it and they saw the 4-speed and they almost fell over. What's people's reaction when they see this thing as a 4-speed?
Yeah, at car shows, the 4-speed is always like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that.
Exactly. Let's take a look in the trunk. We don't have any trunk and treats for you, but I just want to show you how big and clean this trunk is. That is a big trunk. And man, is that clean. This car is a brand new 1965. It's just that simple. Wow. What's the color?
Flame red.
It certainly looks flame red. All right, we'll close that. Thank you. I like that little light in there as well. May I open it? May I open it?
Yes.
Thank you. I like how there's that little body crease right there that comes all the way down the car. That's a real nice touch. So here's our door, which has got kind of a lot going on. You've got different patterns here. That logo What stories do you have for me driving this car?
Well, I was driving to work one day, and when I got close to my business, I saw a plane above me doing aerial stunts, and I swore it was going to crash.
Really? And he was just coming to see your car?
Maybe so.
Trying to get, do you have a flashlight on your phone? I just want to show the right amount of pedals down there. Tell you what, stay right there. Beautiful. Let's look right over my shoulder. What do we have here?
We've got the.
We have your, I'm going to just take that for me for a second. Go ahead. What is this?
We've got the
top
wiper
down?
control and the parking brake, obviously.
And right there at 75, is that kind of a rev limiter or something? Or not a rev limiter, but it gives you a little beep that you're going over?
The speed minder.
That's it.
You could dial it into whatever speed you wanted to not exceed.
Got it.
Which it actually works.
So let me just show that little speed dialer. And is this here the knob for the speed dialer?
Yep.
Kind of an interesting dash where it's got this separation on the top and goes all the way across.
So 65 was the last year we could have these kinds of knobs. With 66, the safety regulations.
Really?
Made the dashes much more simpler.
I didn't realize that. That's a great little piece right there. Well, your car is just tremendous. That is kind of a blower right there. Wow.
Ironing board console.
The ironing board console, isn't that something? Look, you can put your, I'll let you hold that. You can put your hand right through there. Thus the ironing board. Does that come up or anything?
Flip up.
Oh, wow, the whole thing flips up. I was thinking it was just that piece. Got it, okay. That was a little bit of a surprise too. You know, I don't care how many cars I videoed, I'm learning all the time. And this car is one of those cars, if you just said there's a 65 Buick Wildcat 4-speed, I'd say, yeah, right. Let's take a look under the hood, shall we? Now, we're obviously going to have a V8. What's the cubic inch on this?
401.
401. We might need that flashlight again, too, but I think we have enough light. See if you have that. Oh, wow, we get that hood goes up pretty well. Let's use that flashlight again just to, while you're doing that, I'm just going to feature that. Now, why does it say the 445? Is that torque?
Yeah, that was the torque rating that they named all their engines after torque, except for the Super Wildcat, which was the dual quad engine.
Got it. So this one has 1 4-barrel.
Correct. 1 Carter.
Is there? I see multiple horns here. And your water bottle. This is just a brand spanking new car. That's all it is.
That spring near the brake booster is for the over center
This here?
on the clutch. It's the over center spring for the clutch.
Really? Well, I'm going to give you that back. Can you, let's have you jump in and start it for a second. Step on the brakes if you would, please. All right. Let me hear that idle. Can you kick it down just a bit? There we go. One more. Ooh. Quiet and powerful. Give me 1 second. I just want to hear it at normal. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. All right, we'll shut that down. Come on out, Ted. That is a heck of a car you have there, my friend. Very nicely done. Thanks so much for coming to the Muscle Car and Corvette National. Thanks for bringing this amazing car. Thanks for being on my car story.
Thank you, Lou.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.